Hey vloggers, as I teased in the last video, we have got IHOP cereal, pancake cereal. What I did not inform you though is that the fact that this is a double feature, 2 food items. What could the next one thing? Weirder than the last, weirder than before? That's for you to decide. It is toaster strudel, breakfast toaster strudel. The toaster strudel is already a breakfast item, I would say. Of course, the best ones being the strawberries and cream one.
Baddies and cream.
This one sells itself as extra breakfast. Breakfast supreme. The appearance of sausage, egg, and cheese. And with that, let's get into it. First things first, we'll pop open the cereal. Ooh, fuck. This smells like pancakes. It really does. You smell like maple, you smell like blueberry. This smells like a pancake, blueberry pancake. Another thing I'll note, I think I've only had IHOP once when I was like a kid, and I don't know, I would like to go back. I remember the pancakes being really big, and they have the blue syrup.
Who's this? Working information.
We're gonna try some dry first because dry and wet cereal is a very important factor to think about whether a cereal is good. S'more cereal, not as good wet. Crave, not as good wet. Fruity Pebbles, you know, good wet. Dry Fruity Pebbles suck. I don't like them. So with that, let's get a couple. This tastes like something. This tastes like a cereal I've had before, but I can't put it down. I'm trying to think what this is because it's familiar. It tastes familiar. It tastes like something. I'm gonna put some milk in this and be right back. God damn, I just stepped on one. That like immediately got worse when put to milk. I mean, that got like 20 times worse after I put milk in there. Yeah, I don't like this wet. This is not like, no, it got really bad when you put milk to this. I don't know how well it'll show up, but you could see that the milk has changed color into, the milk turns a little light blue from this. And it stays relatively crunchy on the inside. Milk is soaked into the cereal pieces. Honestly, I like a little bit of sog, just light sog to my cereal. I want some milk to get to the inside of the cereal. That's something that I think I enjoy in cereal. I'm gonna take a little sip of this light blue Star Wars reference, and then we'll call it a day on this IHOP cereal. Final thoughts about it. I think for cereal it's below average, but if you see this in the store and want to try it yourself, I think go ahead. It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing on the market. I'll throw it in the D tier, bottom of C tier. All right, next on we got the toaster strudels. Well, here they are in their glory. There's nothing else. Normal toaster strudels, they have a little frosting. I wouldn't want them to package like a syrup for this one, just cause. But it does feel like an element is missing, I would say. I'm just gonna toast up one and bring them back, and we'll see you then. All right, we're back with the toaster strudel right here. Still rather hot. From problem I was having with this was because it's like frozen egg and sausage in there, it was kind of like a little tough for me to determine like, is the egg in there cooked or not? Is it fully de-thawed and warm? So that and I didn't want to cut it up off camera. But with that, let's split this thing open. Let's take a bite. It's got a very processed cheese flavor to it. You know, where I used to live and still visit often would be there's this Texaco, and it's got like a deli and like breakfast items in the morning, and I would get some in the morning, like, and it kind of tastes like that. This kind of tastes like gas station deli. The flavor of the sausage and like the processed cheese solely got that gas station breakfast item feel to it. While we're here on like the topic of like processed cheese, I would say I'm gonna talk about the sandwich from the last video. If you skipped out on it, made a sandwich. I made a giant sandwich in like the last 10 seconds of. But in that sandwich, I wanted to use the entire thing of Kraft singles and the entire thing of meat. The meat was at a good ratio, but the cheese was awful. You really only need, even in a sandwich that thick, you really only needed one layer of that Kraft singles to reach its fullest in that sandwich. Anything more than that was like way too much. Is it an item I think you should get? That's tricky, but honestly, probably not. This is a probably not get. I would put this in D tier, and then yeah, the cereal bottom of like C tier. But asterisk, it's teetering the line. I think we've came to a conclusion here. Both food items are teetering bad to mid, and with that, I'll see you later. So when I turned the cameras off, I put on a YouTube video and started eating some of the IHOP cereal. Two things. First one, I figured out, I remembered the familiar taste. They kind of have a familiar taste. There's kind of a familiar cereal taste to this. I remembered what it is. French toast. Is it called French Toast Crunch? I think it's called French Toast Crunch. Yeah, French Toast Crunch. With the red box, the red toast crunch. That is what these kind of have, that French Toast Crunch taste. Like syrup, you know, you put syrup on the French toast, syrup on your pancake. I think that's maybe deliberate. Maybe somewhat deliberate, I would say. Second thing, as I was eating these dry, it tasted bad. There's the like darker like ones that got like baked more. Those seem to hold like a bad aftertaste to them. So, and because of that, the cereal is being shifted down to D tier. With that, goodbye for real.